Thor Ragnarok is the latest installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you've either worked out by now whether you love the Marvel movies or whether you really couldn't care less. In this film, as we've seen in the trailers, Thor loses the power of his mighty hammer when the goddess of death, Hela, takes over Asgard. The film itself has a really interesting narrative which keeps people engaged all the way throughout. What I have to give kudos to Marvel for is letting the director actually have some of their little auteurisms within the film. So when you're watching it, moments like the whole Doctor Strange sequence feels like the director's previous effort from What We Do in Shadows, and Hunt for the Wilder People, the reflection of the relationship come through very strongly there. And I think that's great that a big institution like Marvel actually allow their directors to have some input. And while the director's humour definitely comes through, and some might say that this film actually has more puns than punches, it does come across in a nice, lively way and a good combination of that comedy and the action there. It's a film that is worth seeing on the biggest screen with the best sound because it really captures you as an audience member and brings you into the world there. But let's hear what some of the boys have to say about it.
I think Thor Ragnarok is one of the best Marvel movies that Marvel has ever created. Thor, he's got a lot of humour in the storyline. Loki, he's always up to mischief. And Hulk, well, he's Hulk.
I think this is a great movie for people that love superhero movies. Hela is a very strong woman and able to kill Loki and Thor. I liked it when Thor actually became the god of thunder.
I think Thor Ragnarok is the best Marvel movie ever made. It's got a very big improvement than all the other Marvel movies.
I think Thor Ragnarok is a really good movie because they added Hulk, and the best part about him was when he in the arena.
I give Thor Ragnarok 4.5 out of 5 for engagement storyline.
I give it 4.5 out of 5 for entertainment.
As a film, Thor Ragnarok is very well made, but we've come to expect nothing less from Marvel. The acting is top-notch from all the cast involved, but most valuable player definitely goes to Tessa Thompson in the role of Valkyrie. From the moment she's introduced on screen through to her last frame, she owns that role, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else they do with the character within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Design as far as costumes and sets are wonderful, and a nice little couple of Australian references and cameos thrown in for good measure. As far as execution of the film goes and the film techniques, including the wonderful 80s synth pop soundtrack that's part of the film, I give it a 4 out of 5. So we have 4.5 for engagement, 4.5 for entertainment, and a 4 for the execution of film style, which gives it, on our 15-point scale, a 13, which is a nice solid A- for Thor Ragnarok.